CCAA men's volleyball, the national tournament here at the Humber College North Campus gym. About as good a bronze semi-final matchup as you're going to see. The Fanshawe Falcons taking on the Vancouver Island University Mariners. It's a great matchup, star power on either side, and we've seen these teams play great volleyball thus far and a chance to punch their ticket to the bronze medal game tomorrow afternoon. My name is Matt Hamill, but for more on this game, let's send it over to our commentators for today, Andrew Milani and Zach Benoit.
Thank you, Matt, for that great introduction. And reminding Zach Benoit here on the call for you for these bronze semifinals here today. Both these teams, the way they got here, they lost the game earlier in the tournament, but chance to turn things around here and end off on a positive here. Get some hardware tomorrow in that bronze medal game tomorrow. Matt, or Zach rather, number 2 versus number 13 in the country going up against each other. What do you like?
Oh, I mean, this could have been the gold medal game for all we know. You know, both of these teams are just star-studded, have a lot of offense on both sides, and really it should be a high-caliber matchup.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to look at the bronze medal bracket here. Fanshawe losing to Briarcrest in their earlier matchup here, and both these teams today, we're going to meet the winners of the Briarcrest-Sherbrooke game later on 7 p.m. That promises to be a great one here as well. Teams lining up here in the gym as we get ready for this matchup. We'll get a look at the head-to-head here coming up. Both these teams really interesting here. Both these teams the wild cards as well in their respective conferences. So losing the finals here and getting in as way the wild card Fanshawe because Humber's hosting VIU because Camosun was last year's champion, so they get that extra seed.
It just shows how deep both divisions really are. You look at that head-to-head record right there, 10-10 for VIU and 16-2 for the side of Fanshawe. I mean, both of these squads, it showed why they were ranked on those national leaderboards. Fanshawe being ranked number 2, VIU being 13th. They both have that star-studded power, and it's going to be interesting to see which player will be able to come out and actually, take over this game.
A lot of questions left to be answered. We'll turn over to Dwayne Bowles on the sideline for the player introductions.
Hi there and welcome to the Humber Athletic Center. It is the bronze semi-final number 1 between the Vancouver Island University Mariners and the Fanshawe Falcons. It's now time to meet the officials. Your first official is Darren Doucette. Your second official, Terrence Ilkew. The reserve official is Ron DeJesus. The line judges, Ryan McDoon, Joseph Lau, Shannon Walters, and David Williams. Your reserve line judge is Anthony Sheehan. It's now time to meet the starting lineups. First, for the Vancouver Island University Mariners. A 6'2" center out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, number 8, Owen Dick. A 6'5" right side out of Kelowna, BC, number 9, Max McDonald. A 6'7" middle out of Berlin, Germany, number 10, Philip Treidel. A 6'7" middle out of Brazil, number 11, Daniel Mascarenas. A 6'4" outside hitter out of Brazil, number 12, Lucas Torres. A 6'1" outside hitter out of St. Andrews, Manitoba, number 14, Rylan Van Kooten. A 6'2" outside hitter out of Victoria, BC, number 17, Carter Monroe. Your starting libero out of Calgary, Alberta, number 1, Enrico Del Mundo. The head coach for the Vancouver Island University Mariners is Abe Avender. And now the starting lineup for the Fanshawe Falcons. A 6' outside hitter out of Vancouver, BC, number 2, Matthew Baton. A 6'3" center out of London, Ontario, number 7, Sebastian Lethbridge. A 6'7" middle out of London, Ontario, number 10, Evan West. A 6'3" outside hitter out of Ottawa, Ontario, number 11, Jack Boat. A 6'5", outside hitter out of St. Catharines, Ontario. Number 12, Daniel Ridings. A 6'7" middle out of London, Ontario. Number 14, Jaden Crowther. Your starting liberos. First out of London, Ontario. Number 4, Najim Javin. And out of London, Ontario, number 6, Elliot Leslie. It is semi-bronze semi-final number 1 between the Vancouver Island University Mariners and the Fanshawe Falcons.
All right, thank you, Dwayne, for that wonderful introduction, as always. So Fanshawe facing a little bit injuries here. Tanner Patterson left that game last night with what looked like a sprained ankle. But we have a great player here that we're looking at here. Daniel Ridings really led the way yesterday for Fanshawe despite that loss.
Yeah, he was kind of their main focal point of attack. If you kind of look at the tournament statistics, Daniel Ridings is up there in second. You see the stats right there, 129 kills, 15 service aces. And the thing that impresses me the most is that he has all those kills, but he also has 83 digs. So he's having himself a phenomenal tournament and look to continue that today here.
Kind of a jack of all trades here, can get it done on both ends of the court, so to speak. And on the other end, we have Lucas Torres, the Brazilian import for VIU.
And Lucas Torres, kind of the same thing, up there on the tournament statistics, top 5, 253 kills, 39 service aces, and then 81 digs. I actually got the chance to, have that conversation with Lucas after the game that they played. They won, and he was telling me, I was like, where are you finding all this stuff? He's like, I'm just hitting the ball hard.
And an honest answer there. We love that here at HSN. Despite that graphic, he is wearing number 12, despite that picture. VIU off to a quick start here. 1-0 here. Max McDonald, best guns of the tournament. We've already awarded him that title. Big block there. Lethbridge, the setup for Vogt. Into the net, VIU can't keep it alive. Fanshawe on the board, tied 1-1.
And that's the scary thing about Fanshawe's attack is they have those 2 powerful hitters on the outside. You can either go to Daniel Ridings or you can go to Jack Vogt. Back in the regular season, when Fanshawe visited Humber, I called them the Flow Bros.
An apropos nickname. Jack Vogt on the service line. Soft touch for the serve. Soft touch there, hits the post. Couldn't get it through. That was Rylan Van Kooten, second-year player from St. Andrews, Manitoba.
Yeah, the set just kind of pushed out a little bit too far. Caught him off guard.
Vogt serve goes wide, and we're back tied at 2s. That'll send Philip Tritel to the service line. I actually ran into Philip in the washroom after that game, wished him a good game, and he said, well, had to keep it interesting there at the end. Couldn't just, yeah, had to keep that one close, make it interesting. Thought that was a funny answer.
Love that, love that.
Batata, big hit there, deflected out of bounds, and Fanshawe is on top.
Something that we saw yesterday with Fanshawe and Camosun is that they came out hot in that first set. So it's kind of the same rhythm here, and I want to see how VIU is going to be able to answer that.
Big serve, Torres fumbles that one there, handing another point to Fanshawe.
Something we don't normally see out of number 12 for the side of VIU. He's been really sound and steady around the back line all tournament long.
I'll keep Evan West at the service line. First-year middle out of London, Ontario. Mascarenas got some of that ball, but not all of it. It's up there from Lethbridge to Ridings. Yeah, you can't keep it alive. Fanshawe lead up to 3.
And it's that continued 1-2 punch of Lethbridge setting up Daniel Ridings. It's been Fanshawe's really go-to all year long, and it keeps working out for them. Daniel Ridings just, one of those kind of key players.
Torres again kind of fumbled that one. Able to keep it alive, though. Good touch there. Both the setup for Batad, deflected, lands in. Another point here for Fanshawe. They're rolling early in this one.
It looked like there was a little bit of miscommunication in that back line from Philip Tritel, and then I believe it was also Lucas Torres just kind of figuring out who's going to go for the ball, who's going to cover the back. It's all good. Still a little bit early in the day, so got to get the jitters out.
Still plenty of time for adjustments here, and bronze semi number 1. The hit on the outside, that was Van Kooten. Set up there, no, Daniel Ridings. And Kooten will just toss it back. Lethbridge the setup, and the dunk play there for Jalen Crowther. Timeout for VIU. Abe Avender not liking what he's seeing in this first set.
And kind of watching how Crowther plays from the last couple days in the tournament, not only is he super tall, Andrew, but he gets up there as well, and it's just it's like the force of God when he pushes down that volleyball.
Certainly got all of that one there, just forcing that one down into the ground to the VIU side of the court. Fanshawe just rolling here early on. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank one of our sponsors, One Team Sports Group, the official equipment and apparel provider of the CCAA, providing 10 pieces of Adidas apparel for the CCAA All-Canadians, 12 pieces of Adidas apparel for the tournament All-Stars and MVP, and 30 pieces of Adidas apparel for the championship team. That'll be awarded tomorrow. That one starts at 7 p.m. here on the Hawk Sports Network.
Yeah, shout out there to One Team. On your screen there, you see Fanshawe coming right back onto the court. You know, they're probably wanting to get energized, want to leave here with a medal. And on the side of VIU, I feel like the conversation might have been, how do we answer back? How do we shut down Daniel Ridings? It'll be interesting to see how they come out of the timeout right here.
Evan West continues his run here at the service line. He's been hot. Another good serve. Set up there for Tritel, the German import. Getting it done with the kill.
Phenomenal set right there. Even better hit there by Tritel.
That will send Rylan Van Kooten to the service line. We've mentioned him already a couple times in the broadcast. Chance to cut in further to this Fanshawe lead. Lethbridge the setup. And Crowther, another powerful one there. Already 2 kills on the game.
And if they can start getting Crowther going on the side of Fanshawe, it's a scary attack because you know you have the power in Daniel Ridings, but then you go to the middle of Crowther, Fanshawe could run away with it.
They'll send Ridings to the line. He's second in this tournament in points per set. Lethbridge the setup, Batad. He got all that one. Fanshawe continues to roll here up at 9-3 early in the first set. Another look. Ridings will get at least one more chance here at the service line. Big serve just makes it over to the net for a service ace.
Daniel Ridings, I mean, he's coming into this one hot. He got player of the game honors in the match where Fanshawe got knocked down into this bronze medal bracket. And today, he's just doing it all. On the year, he had 15 service aces before the tournament.
Has 6 in the tournament. Make that 7 with that last one. Hangs up on the net and makes a move out of bounds there. VIU picking up the point off the service error. Now send Mascarenas to the service line. One of the 2 imports from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, along with Lucas Torres. Point there, Fanshawe.
Crowther once again. And something that goes a little bit unnoticed is this job of the setter, Sebastian Lethbridge. I mean, doing a phenomenal job setting up his hitters right now, making it look easy for them.
Was not named an All-Canadian and OCAA Player of the Year for nothing. But Tad serve a good one. Set up here, Torres, the soft touch, and that works. Owen Dick to serve for the Mariners. Second-year setter from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Lethbridge, the setup for Vogt. Dick gets a piece of it. Can they get it over? Torres gets a soft touch on it. Lethbridge will fake it over there. It looked like he was going for the setup, but he goes for the setup there, sets it up for Crowther. Crowther having a great game here early on, 4 kills.
Looking phenomenal right there in the middle. And he'll get the reward of going to the service line right now, but just a phenomenal job right there by 14 and 7. They just keep setting up the plays for Fanshawe.
Fanshawe bouncing back real well after that loss to the national champions last night. The defending national champs, I should say.
They put up a fight. I mean, they won that first set, and then Camosin just kind of ran away with it. They were like kind of caught off guard a little bit by Fanshawe in that first set.
Didn't help that they lost Tanner Patterson, one of their best players. OCAA first team All-Star. Lethbridge, the setup for Vogt. Did that catch the line? Linesman says it did. Another point for Fanshawe. They lead by 7.
Just so much power coming off that hit by Jack Vogt. I mean, not only is he a phenomenal volleyball player, but you know, between games, he was, I don't know if you and Matt saw, but behind you guys, he was jamming out to the music.
Oh yeah, didn't miss any of that.
He had some great moves.
Him and Batad both bring out the thriller moves. That shot hits the post. Another point here for Fanshawe. 14-6, they lead in the first set. They'll send Lethbridge, OCAA Player of the Year, to the service line. Just makes it over. Set up for Torres. Soft touch, hung up on the net, and made its way down for the VIU point.
That was Lucas Torres, the Pac West first team All-Conference, as well as the Pac West Rookie of the Year. And I mean, kind of shows why. Coming from the back line, a lot of players fearing him, and then just kind of that soft touch over the net.
They'll send Max McDonald to the service line. And an error, handing that serve and point back to Fanshawe. VIU running out of runway here. Trailing by 8. Fanshawe just 10 points away from taking this set. VIU still with that 1 timeout left in their back pocket. Both serve hung up on the net. Somehow able to stay alive by VIU. They turn that into a point as Najim Javid mishandled that one.
And I mean, kind of speechless about that. Lucas Torres just with the excuse me swing hits into the back court of Fanshawe. And slowly closing that gap.
Philip Tritel back at the service line. Well hit. Lethbridge a setup and a big swing there. Evan West for the kill.
The hitters right now for the side of Fanshawe are doing it all. The wall on VIU just hasn't been able to shut it down yet.
They'll send West to the service line. Makes it over the net. A quick play there. Jalen Crowther flipping it over. VIU will use their second and last timeout here of the first set as Fanshawe is inching their way to 20 points. VIU still yet to hit double digits.
Fanshawe coming out of the gates hot once again, and just shows they kind of use that momentum and that energy, and that's how they get going. We've seen it all tournament long, is that when they get that energy high and going, they're a hard team to beat. That shows why they were nationally ranked 2nd overall.
Yeah, obviously, they were head of the OCAA West the whole season and just lost in the finals to the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, losing to the Humber Hawks right there. And
we'd like to take this moment to thank another one of our sponsors, Molten, the official volleyball of the CCAA. Molten provides 15 Molten V5M 5000 volleyballs for competition play, as well as the 3 Molten ball carts for court ball storage, and 120 mini Molten volleyballs for prizing and giveaways. Still trying to get my grubby little hands on one of those mini balls. Can't seem to find them though. Might have to call them a favor.
We'll keep searching throughout this Humber North Campus gym, and I'm sure we'll find them.
Gotta search far and wide for those mini Molten balls.
Or we'll just take one of the game volleyballs home and put on the shelf.
Just sneak it in.
The old put it under the shirt trick and use it as a belly.
Evan West's serve goes long, handing the serve back to VIU and putting them within 8 points. Rylan Van Kooten at the service line. Leslie first on it. Lethbridge the setup. And a good job there by Daniel Ridings to get the point. Deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, Torres got up there but couldn't get enough of his hand on it to block it. Too much power coming off the swing of Daniel Ridings.
Fanshawe sharing the wealth here early on. A lot of players already with multi-kills. Big hit there by Mascarenas. That's blocked. Jaden Crowther getting credit for that one. He's red hot here. 5 kills and add that block to his stat line.
He's having himself a first set, that's for sure. VIU is going to have to figure out a way to shut him down.
VIU all out of timeouts here, so it's going to just come down to the players on the court to turn this around in the first set. Riding's a powerful serve. Try-tell on that one. Just have to toss it back. A golden opportunity here for the Falcons. And another kill there for Crowther, number 6.
And not only is he doing it from the middle, but he's going to the outside too. We'll see it once more on this replay, and just phenomenal athleticism right there from number 14.
A great job there by Lethbridge to give him that leading pass there, kind of giving that ball to your teammate, kind of showing him where to go.
And that deception from Sebastian Lethbridge.
Riding's another great serve. Torres had to dive to get to that one. You get a shot at it here, the soft touch. Step there for Batad. Going cross court, deflected out of bounds. Another point for Fanshawe.
Everything that can go right for Fanshawe is going right for them right now in this set number 1.
Ridings will stay at the service line. Big swing there, but hits the net. VIU finally in double digits. Mascarenas the serve. Uses that soft touch there. Big hit, Batad deflected back. Kept alive. No, they cannot. Torres went for it. Couldn't send it to the other side. Fanshawe 3 points away from capturing set number 1.
It was good effort right there by Lucas Torres. Hasn't had that first set that he'd love to have, but certainly something to work towards as this match continues on.
Just 2 kills for Torres. That serve goes way long. Team's just trading points here, but that's gonna work to Fanshawe's advantage. They're close to tying up this first set with a bow.
You look at the regular season, between Daniel Mascarenas and Lucas Torres, they combined for 553 points.
Incredible. VIU serve goes long, so teams continue to trade points. The hot hand at the service line, Jaden Crowther. Just 2 more points to get this set 1 victory for the Falcons. Step there for Torres into the block, but right back onto his, I guess it's a VIU point, so it did make it through the block.
It hit off the block and I think just kind of fell on Fanshawe's side of the net. It happened so fast, you can never really tell.
Need a super duper slow-mo for
that
one.
You got to give credit to the refs so they can see it somehow.
Oh, yeah. Volleyball, a very tough game to officiate. Hard serve there. Can Falcons keep it alive? Yes, they can. Vogt just sends it over. Great opportunity here for the Mariners. Then Kooten gets all of that one deflected out of bounds. VIU still alive in this first set.
And now some momentum shifting back onto the VIU side. We've seen them go on some of these long runs, and they need one right here if they want to try to come back in set 1.
That went off the hands of Elliot Leslie, the libero. Torres, he's the guy you want at the service line. Cannot get it done there. He's kind of an all or nothing guy at the service line. Just came up empty. I'll send the player of the year from the OCAA, the all-Canadian, Sebastian Lethbridge. Ben Kooten into the block, gets it through. VIU, another point there, but 10 back and with no room for error.
You said it, partner. Set point, no room for error whatsoever.
Luke Sigurdsson, second-year player from Oakbank, Manitoba, into serve. Lethbridge is set up for Vogt. That's deflected. That's going to be it for set number one. Fanshawe taking that one, 25-14. And really, Fanshawe, they got on that front foot early, and they really never looked back.
Yeah, kind of really just riding the hot play of Jaden Crowther as well as Daniel Ridings. Both of those guys just really impacting in that first set. It'll be interesting to see how VIU answers back. They started getting hot towards the end of set number one. Lucas Torres was starting to find more openings. It'll be interesting to see how, they're able to manipulate that wall that hasn't been able to be working for them.
VIU really hasn't been in this position much in this tournament. They've usually won that first set, not by much. They've kind of just been kind of notorious here for hanging around these tight sets here the whole tournament. But this one, Fanshawe really running away with that one, and VIU is going to need to dig deep to get back into this match. A great turnout here. A lot of Fanshawe fans here for this one. Of course, some fans making their way from the West Coast. We'd like to take this moment here, thank a couple of our sponsors. First up, Jostens, the official supplier of the award rings to the CCAA. They provide the artwork for the CCAA Player and Coach of the Year award rings, and a custom Player and Coach of the Year rings will be shipped to the recipient school within 4 months of the championship's conclusion.
Thank you very much to Jostens right there, the hardware.
We'd also like to thank Sport Canada, the major funding partner of the CCAA. Big thank you for that federal cash.
And you hear the Bloodline theme music. So that means one thing, we're about to get underway for set number 2.
One of the ultimate hype songs here at the Hawks Nest. One staple, really.
One of many WWE theme songs we hear here at the Hawks Nest. And
I had no idea this was even a wrestling song.
Oh, yeah.
So
I was lucky enough to talk with our P announcer, Dwayne Bowles. And, he's like me, where he got back into wrestling this year and didn't realize there was that many good theme songs to use for sports. So I think we use about 3 or 4 of them when the Hawks play normally here, but he's been using about the same ones all weekend long.
Are you a WWE guy or AEW?
I think I'm WWE, but in that era of like 2009 to like 2014-ish, I think that's my era.
Fair enough. Wrestling talk will continue after the show. And now back to volleyball here. The bronze semifinal about to be back underway. Fanshawe really cleaning up there in that first set. VIU looking for the response here. So tough to come back from 0-2, so it's gonna take a big effort here from Vancouver Island University, the Mariners. And they'll get first serve, Max McDonald. Second year, right side from Kelowna, BC on the service line.
And underway we are.
Lethbridge, a soft setup there for Jack Vogt, went for the soft touch. Tritel shot, it's deflected into the banner. The 2002 men's soccer, 2001-2002 men's soccer national championship. Shout out to them.
Saving us right there.
That was right towards me, so.
I looked up, I was all ready to protect you there, partner.
All right, a scary moment during the semifinals last year for men's basketball. Not looking for a repeat of that. Ridings didn't look like he got all that one, but good enough for the point.
A little soft touch by Daniel Ridings. And you got to respect the power if you're on the opposing side. You see, he goes up, a lot of power, but sometimes the soft touch catches him off guard.
Not to mention that fake there by Evan West. Delmundo got a piece of that. Zeph there from Van Kooten. Is it deflected? We're going to say it's a net violation against Fanshawe, so a point there for VIU. They're up 2-1 early. Tritel at the service line. First-year player from Berlin, Germany. The capital of that country. Sent over the net. Ridings got a little too much of that one.
This is kind of the answer back that I wanted to see out of VIU. Come out in this second set hot. That's what they're doing. 2-point lead.
Tritel the serve. That one long by about 1.5 feet. Fanshaw's back within one. Evan West was the hot hand from the service line in that first set, closing things out. Van Kooten, a big hit there. Earns himself the kill and gets his team back on top by 2.
Great set and a great kill. Look at this cross-court power by Van Kooten. Wow, got all of that one for sure.
Hard for Fanshawe to block that one. Van Kooten the serve, and that one's long by about 1.5 feet. Basically hit that spot that Tritel hit. Fanshawe back within one. Daniel Ridings at the service line, third year from St. Catharines, Ontario, the Niagara area. That one just misses. So each team just trading points here off these service errors.
He got a lot on that one. A lot higher than his serves usually go, but the top spin he had on that ball, it still almost landed on that back line.
Almost caught that. You're kind of hoping for that late dip there.
Yeah.
That front spin. Leslie. Vote for Batad into the block, but falls down. Point there for Fanshawe.
You can't let Fanshawe back get the momentum if you're at the side of VIU, because you know I've been saying it. Once they get the momentum, they feed off of it. They start getting more energized, and it's hard to catch up.
Matthew Batad, the Vancouver native. Serve is good. Set there for Torres. Pancake keeps it alive. Both the soft touch. Batad caught off guard with that one. Couldn't quite get that one up in the air. VIU on top by 2.
Just wow, Daniel Ridings getting down there for the pancake. Just impressive that VIU gritting down and able to get the point out of it.
Just when you thought that play was over. Owen Dick to serve. Batad, another error. That'll go down as a reception error. The setter, Owen Dick, continues his run at the service line. Second on his team on the season in service aces. That time Batad got it right. Lethbridge, the soft touch. The turnaround play. Torres got all of that one, and that lands inbounds. VIU up by 3, or by 4, excuse me, 8-4.
And right there, the Pac West Rookie of the Year. Getting everything into that one, and you can't let him wake up, because we know once he wakens, he's a scary, scary man to face.
Tough to put that genie back in the bottle. Out of bounds, Ridings had to do a little skip to get out of the way of that one.
The fancy footwork right there in the back line.
Jalen Crowther to serve. Made a lot of noise in that first set. 7 kills on the game so far. Demundo, Dick. Set up there for Tritel. All the way to the VIU bench. A diving play there by the German native. Could not get there in time. Fanshawe now back within 2.
Got to leave it all out on the court, and that's what Tritel's doing right there. Unfortunately, couldn't get the point for his squad.
Crowther, the serve, makes it over. Dick the setup for Torres into the block and deflected out of bounds. It's going to be a point there for VIU, and that will send Lucas Torres to the service line. High up in the air, and the big hit there. Such a great serve there by Torres. But was met at the net there by the block. Lethbridge sets it up for West. Demundo on for that one. Van Kooten, Leslie kept it alive, deflected it. But Tad couldn't get a hand on that fast enough. Another point in VIU, first to double digits.
There it is for VIU. Continue to roll with this momentum. You have the right guy at the line. Torres, phenomenal job all year long when it came to service aces. Actually led his team with 39. So the right guy to do it.
There's another powerful serve, goes right back. Golden opportunity here for VIU. Torres hits that right into the block. Point Fanshawe.
Came soaring from that attack line. Couldn't get it past the wall though. Fanshawe holding strong.
OCAA Player of the Year, Sebastian Lethbridge at the service line. Step there for Torres into the block, kept alive. We're gonna call that a Fanshawe point.
It was a center line violation by Torres. Is what it was called.
Gotta watch where you place those feet. Lethbridge again. Dick the setup for Tritel. There'll be a point there for Fanshawe on the block.
There's another big block coming through for the side of the Falcons.
VIU's lead was as high as 4 at one point. Fanshawe doing well to keep this one close. Another setup there. Max McDonald, the big hit. I'm going to say that was deflected.
Serving for Vancouver Island is number 9, Max McDonald.
I love it. All the players, whenever it's deflected, they do the Johnny Manziel money sign.
Johnny Manziel, it's a name I've not heard in a long time. Set up here, a low give and go there. Dick and Mascarenas work to perfection.
That's what you need right there. Mascarenas, he's been pretty quiet, really, in this game so far. But you get him awake, and you have a scary 1-2 attack with Torres.
Max McDonald again. It's that tape at the top of the net. Fanshawe's back within 2 here. Almost halfway through this second set. Each team still has both of their timeouts remaining. Jack Vogt at the service line.
Yeah, we're really flying through this game. Highly competitive, and just Vogt right there into the net.
Serving for the Mariners, number 10, Philip Schreiber.
Philip Tritel to serve. Lethbridge tried to make a play on it, couldn't quite get there in time though.
He had that moment where he thought, do I want to dive into the post for this ball, or should I just give it up?
Maybe not worth it to go head first into the post despite that padding. Tritel to extend VIU's to lead to a set high 5. Ridings sets that one for both. The soft touch. Chance here for VIU. And right on that was Owen Dick.
Great play right there out of the VIU setter. And actually, had a little bit of an opportunity to talk to Owen Dick. We had a little kerfuffle at the last VIU interview, but you know, before I sent him away, I actually chatted with him a little bit, and he was saying, you know, his team is playing very well, and obviously some of the breaks didn't go their way to where they are right now, but he's happy with how his team has played. So, all around, very good guy.
And VIU pulling away here, at least starting to in this second set, up by 5. 10 points away here. Good opportunity here for Fanshawe to use that first time out of the set by either side. We'd like to take this moment to thank Veerburn, the medical supply. Veerburn Medical Supply, excuse me, is the official medical supply provider for the CCAA, providing a variety of tapes for the host and participating teams to use during the championship. A lot of that tape being used here, at least in this week.
Yeah, we've seen a couple injuries, but thank goodness we have Veerburn to kind of help these athletes get through. We mentioned it a little bit at the top of the game. You know, Tander Patterson unable to play, hurt his ankle in that last game, and key contributor for the side of the Falcons. So obviously we hope that he'll have a speedy recovery and everything will be good.
Absolutely. Philip Tritell to serve. Getting that wire from a camera out of the way.
Safety first. Don't want to trip over there.
Yeah, don't want any accidents there. Tritell's serve is good. Lethbridge, can he keep it alive? No, but Tad has to just kind of punch that one through. Could not get that one over the net, though. VIU's lead is up to 6 now. They've had trouble holding those leads here late in the sets. Can they close this one out? Tritell's run at the service line continues. Here he goes. Lethbridge is set up there for West. Did not look like it was going to him. A little bit of deception there on that kill.
And continuing just great play from number 7, Sebastian Lethbridge. So much deception on when he sets up his teammates, and he does such a good job of distributing the ball evenly, as when you're a defense, you can't really read where he's gonna go because he can fake you out like none other.
Nevin West, the man, just earned himself that point at the service line. But Tad, a quick shot there, getting Fanshawe back within 4. Good serve by West. Dick the setup for Van Kooten. Lethbridge sets it up. Riding's deflected. Now Landin. Fanshawe on a roll here, and VIU's coach Abe Avender calling a timeout. It's Fanshawe beginning to get on a roll.
Only down by 3 now, and Fanshawe is really using that energy from their home supporters that have come out all the way here to Etobicoke, Ontario to cheer them on. Using that energy, and they're getting loud.
Getting real loud here. These Fanshawe fans, definitely a loud bunch here. Rambunctious, if you will.
Rambunctious, that's why they got the name the Dirty Bird Family.
Dirty Bird Family. That's my favorite phrase that I've heard all tournament long.
Might be one of my favorite things I've heard all weekend.
We'd like to take this moment to thank one of our sponsors for Imprint, the presenting sponsor of the Players of the Match. They provide 26 CCAA branded items for the players of the match, 2 each. One for the winner, one for the loser. So a big thank you to 4 Imprint.
And he's not a sponsor, but we got to shout out our DJ here beside us, doing a phenomenal job spinning the tunes, keeping everybody into it.
Had some Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson before, one of my favorite tunes.
Yeah, I think it was like a Michael Jackson night last night.
We got some butter tarts there. Continuing to be in front of those CCAA officials. Now, I was asking Matt before, are you pro or anti-raisins in your butter tart?
Ooh, I think I might be anti.
Anti-raisin, interesting. I'm just pro butter tart, so whether there are raisins or not in there, I'm fine with it. Another point here for Fanshawe.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've had a butter tart in a couple of years. It's been a while.
Might be time to make a stop to your local store to grab some butter tarts.
Go to the bakery.
Evan West serve. Torres first on it. Dick sets it up. Scepter for Ridings, deflected into the post. Another point here for Fanshawe, cutting that lead down to 1. A huge lead by VIU quickly dissipating. Torres, an error there receiving that one. Oh, the Fanshawe fans are on the floor loving it. Fanshawe comes all the way back down from 16-10 to tie this one up. VIU's got to do a little soul searching here to get that momentum back.
You're talking about Fanshawe's fans. I mean, it's the same one that's been going on it all weekend long, keeping that energy.
Big service error there, hands VIU back the lead.
Close one, you know, really looked like VIU was gonna kind of run away with this set. They had the momentum on their side. They were playing really, really well, and then Fanshawe kind of just grit down and brought it all the way back.
Rylan Van Kooten trying to extend this VIU lead back to multi-points. That serve just making it over the net. Scepter for Batad could not get that over and hits the post.
Serving with the Mariners, number 14, Rylan Van Kooten.
That will send Rylan Van Kooten back to the service line. Can he continue to grow this VIU lead? Lethbridge the setup for Ridings, just got that over the block. Torres gets that through the block. Tossed over. What can VIU do here? Scepter for Mascarenas, he gets that down.
Good deception right there by Dick to get it to Mascarenas. You saw Lucas Torres on the outside calling for the ball. He wanted it. But it was great deception right there to get it to the man in the middle.
Each team still with 1 timeout remaining here in the second set. Lethbridge for Ridings. Yes, he gets the kill.
When in doubt, go to Mr. Reliable.
Oh, reliable.
I think it's scary when you look up at the scoreboard right now, seeing the kills. That Daniel Riding is 3rd in his team right now with kills.
Plenty of players stepping up here in this match. The bronze semifinal winner goes on to the bronze medal match tomorrow at 4:30 right here on HSN and on at the Humber Athletic Center. Ball catches the back line there. Fanshawe back within 1. So VIU pulled away again, but Fanshawe managing to stick around here.
That's what I was saying last time out. Ridings has so much topspin on that ball when he serves it, is that it looks like it's going out, but then just drops on that back line.
Ridings serve. Did it catch the back line? No, it did not.
It looked like he was, again, just mere inches, though.
VIU first to 20 here. Mascarenas at the service line. The 4th-year middle from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Good serve. Leslie first on that one. Tad gets a hard hit on that. Back to Fanshawe. Great opportunity here. Lethbridge the setup. Yes, Crowther gets it down for the kill.
And welcome back into the game. Crowther, he's been out a little majority of this second set, really, but hasn't missed a beat since coming back in.
Matthew Batad, 2nd year from Vancouver, BC. Powerful serve by the outside hitter. Torres, a powerful hit there for the kill.
When in doubt, go to your leading man in points, Lucas Torres.
VIU creeping towards 25 points. When will Patrick Johnson use that second timeout? That's going to be the question here down the stretch. And Fanshawe claw back.
Yeah, for sure. When you look at it, again, Lucas Torres, like you said, put it on a t-shirt. I just hit it hard.
Leslie Torres. Leslie, rather to Lethbridge setting that up for Ridings. Goes long. VIU 3 points away. Patrick Johnson not using that timeout just yet.
Might be 3 points away, but we've seen Fanshawe go on runs to kind of even this up in the set. This game far from over.
Lethbridge, the setup for Vogt. The soft touch once again. That's been his trademark move all week long. Fanshawe back within 2. Torres hanging onto that ball there. Crowther's serve. Big hit there, Tritel deflected out of bounds. VIU just 2 points away from tying this one at 1 set apiece. Fanshawe still not using that timeout. And Lucas Torres on the service line. We've seen how hard and how accurate he could be with that serve if he hits it. Boom, what a serve there. Lethbridge, jump ball at the net. It's gonna be a point for VIU.
The set just a little bit too far, but I want to say great first ball right there by Jack Vogt to get it to Lethbridge on that hard serve.
Patrick Johnson using that final timeout here, the second set, as his team trails 4. They need a 4-0 run here to force extra points, overtime if you will. He's got to win by 2.
Conversation here. Have the Fanshawe bench right in front of us. Lucky enough that we can kind of get that little inside scoop of what's going on.
And both teams coming in here from the next match, Briarcrest versus Sherbrooke, the other bronze semi. That'll be later on at 7.
Should be another great matchup.
We'd like to thank another one of our sponsors here, Volleyball Canada, the national sport organization partner of the CCAA. Of course, providing all the referees and officials here. A lot of familiar faces if you've been watching the La Humber Hawks games.
Always got to take the time to thank the refs.
Tough job.
Very. You may make the right call, but there's always at least one person in the gym that'll have to argue with it.
Kind of that typical, 100 of referees in the stands, disagreeing with the ref. Can't please everyone. Lucas Torres just needs to get 1 more point here to tie this up at a set apiece. VIU really looking a lot stronger than they did in that first set. Big hit there. Lethbridge, the setup, goes for Vogt. That soft touch just kept alive by Dick. Cannot get that over to a teammate, though. Fanshawe still alive here in set 2.
And once again, it's a phenomenal first ball by Fanshawe that gets them to set up Sebastian Lethbridge.
OCAA Player of the Year to keep his team alive in set 2. Del Mundo just gets that over, play at the net, yes! Fanshawe hanging around.
That soft touch serve, I mean, wow. Getting it out there in no man's land.
Another look. Lethbridge gets the serve over. Step there for Van Kooten. Into the block, deflected out of bounds, and VIU takes set number 2, close one, 25-22, and we're tied at a set apiece.
Yeah, the Falcons were fighting, but they couldn't hold on long enough, and VIU answering right back. And if you thought this was going to be a quick 3 and out, you thought wrong. These two teams have some firepower and some stars on their squads. Really, in another world, this could have been a gold medal matchup. I said it at the start of the game, but these two squads coming in as the wild cards have had great years. Just fell short, obviously, this year, but still fighting for that bronze.
And a big improvement there from VIU from set 1 to set 2. We're from 14 to 25. Fanshawe made it a game there late in that second set, but just could not finish the job. Look there at the Fanshawe huddle. Down one of their best players in Tanner Patterson. Was an OCAA first team All-Star. Left that game last night with appears to be a sprained ankle. Look there at Briarcrest, the Clippers. They'll be on next on Hawk Sports Network. The other bronze semifinal at 7 o'clock, going up against the Volunteers de Sherbrooke.
Why don't we get matching shirts and khakis like that?
I mean, we could do that.
I think we got to talk as the broadcast team here.
We can get something done.
Get some matching khakis and matching golf tees.
There's Karim Coleman there at the top right of your screen, one of the players to watch for here. There's a look at the VIU bench. Trying to go up 2-1 here. This third set is going to be so important. You do not want to go into that fourth set kind of on your back foot. Your back's against the wall.
You set it a very big swing set for both of these squads.
Fanshawe looking to rebound after that second set. Came out on top of that first one. We're so strong there, looking to match that effort, match that result. Under 1 minute here before we get set number 2 underway.
It really is now, you know, it's win or go home for these teams. You win, you keep fighting, you go to that bronze medal match.
Zach, sorry, Zach.
No, I was saying you lose and it's going home. So both these squads gonna fight to the end.
And both players to watch out for that we teased before the game, both living up to the hype. Both number 12s, Lucas Torres and Daniel Riding, 6 kills apiece. And of course, Torres has a dig, or excuse me, Ridings has 1 dig as well to add to that. Both are fantastic from the service line as well. Look at Torres and Mascarenas, the 2 Brazilian players for VIU.
You have the 2 Brazilian players for the side of VIU, and then you got, you know, the Flow Bros on the other side. I'll come up with better names for the duos as the game progresses.
I like Flow Bros, especially from the outside. You know, they just need to get 1 more in the middle. That's all Fanshawe needs.
Start telling Crowther to start growing his hair more.
Make it the Flow triplets, maybe. Sebastian Lethbridge, OCAA Player of the Year to start us off. Was a CCAA All-Canadian as well.
Did you say the tree flows?
Lethbridge was 9th overall in the OCAA in assists.
Heads up to our photographers who have all their tables hidden down underneath the bleachers, but somehow the volleyball still is able to find them.
Another look. Yeah, well, that one deflected right to that valley there.
Hopefully no cameras were damaged.
Hopefully not. Those are some valuable pieces of equipment right there. McDonald's serve almost gets away. Batad with it. Riding's a soft touch kept alive by VIU. Torres into the block, kept alive by Vogt. Another play at the net. Mascarenas sets that one up. Dick, Tritel, kept alive somehow. Van Kooten, Lethbridge diving play to save that. Leslie sets it up for Ridings. What a rally here. Vogt the soft touch out of bounds. Point VIU.
Wow, what a point, what a rally. The pancake coming from Tritel. That's not even the first one we've seen. We've seen multiple so far this game on the, the breathtaking rallies.
Max McDonald back at the service line. Just makes it over the net. Set there for West.
Oh, a little miscommunication right there, and then it's just going to soar out of bounds. It was Leslie and Vogt just kind of both going for it. When they collide, you kind of hear Jack Vogt going, ooh. Both players, yeah.
Max McDonald's run at the service line here continues. Diving effort there, but they cannot get it over in the scramble play for Fanshawe. VIU up 4-0 early. Now keep Max McDonald at the service line.
Yeah, I know our other broadcast partner, Mr. Matt Hamill, he's talking about Max McDonald, the biceps and the shoulders, but
Guns McGinty.
Guns McGinty, but he has a really cool tattoo right there on the backside of his right arm.
Leslie puts that one to row 2 vote. Tried to make a diving attempt there, could not get there in time. VIU up 5-0 here, and Fanshawe coach Patrick Johnson will use that first timeout.
What a start. What a start to that third set right now for the side of the Mariners. And I mean, everything that can go right is going right for them. They're holding control and tempo of the game and really just not allowing Fanshawe to do anything. It's been a very one-sided affair so far.
Can they keep this going, though? We've seen time and time again through this tournament, the timeout use has been so effective, so efficient. I'd say it's been 95% on the side using the timeout, just kind of stopping the other team's run of momentum. We'd like to remind you that at 7 p.m. we have the other bronze semifinal match between Briarcrest and Sherbrooke. Clippers versus Volunteers. Should be an exciting one. A bunch of players to watch out for there. It's going to be plenty of fun. Winner of that plays the winner of this one tomorrow at 4:30 for the bronze medal, right here at the Hawk Sports Network, as are all the games for the CCAA 2023 Men's Volleyball National Championships.
You said it right there, partner. Usually, you know, Championship Sunday, but we're going to call it Championship Saturday because we have that bronze medal match, and then you have the one for glory going for the gold later on.
Humber, the host, going up against the defending national champions, the Mosin Chargers. Play there at the net, still alive. Ridings just got that through, partially blocked. And Fanshawe finally on the board here in the third set.
Timeout works its magic right there.
Vote at the service line. Demundo on to that first. Dixon that for Van Kooten. Kept alive. Batad the soft touch. Could be a great opportunity here for VIU. Van Kooten past the service line and in. Or past the block, I should say, and in. VIU gets that lead back up to 5. They lead 6-1. Serve there by Tritel. Thrown out of bounds there by Van Kooten. Clearly missed his target there, unfortunately.
Getting a lot more action right there is number 14 in black, Van Kooten. He's getting some good reads. Unfortunately, that one just falling out. Also want to say, rocking the mullet.
Rocking the mullet.
Kind of jealous. Mine hasn't grown out to that yet.
Van Kooten shot partially blocked, deflected out of bounds. VIU back on top by 5. So that Fanshawe timeout successfully stopped the bleed. Now they're just kind of trading points, but Fanshawe's going to have to look for a run here in this third set. Van Kooten serve makes it over. Batad. Riding's a soft touch, partially blocked. Tritel gets that past the block. A couple players on Fanshawe diving for that one, but to no avail.
Look how much that fired up the boys of VIU. Tritel coming from that back attack line. You look at it right here, and bam! The power. Sebastian Lethbridge couldn't handle it.
Crowther kind of all alone there trying to defend that with the block. Van Kooten, that one goes wide. Cross court attempt.
The serving is number 12,
VIU still up 5. After going up 5-0, it's just been both teams trading points here in this third set. Fanshawe winning that first one big time. A lot closer win for VIU in set number 2. Now VIU lead up to 6. Mascarenas. Lethbridge tried to go for the quick attempt there, didn't work. Set up there, yes, that one works. Jaden Crowther on that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Crowther once again that quick set to him in the middle and then just kind of the push down.
Kill number 9 for him on the night.
Yeah, we didn't really see it that much in that second set, but he's starting out here in the third. And Fanshawe trying to claw back here.
Service error there by Matthew Batad.
For the Mariners, number 8, Owen Dick.
Owen Dick to serve. Lethbridge, the setup for Crowther, deflected back, kept alive by VIU. Torres, soft touch there, another opportunity. That one's muffed away. Lethbridge, looks like the Fanshawe players got their wires crossed there, but Crowther on that one turned himself to kill again.
A little bit of an awkward rally for both sides, but ultimately Fanshawe was able to come away with the point.
Fanshawe back within 5, and with their best player arguably here today, Jaden Crowther, trying to get on a run here, trying to cut into that lead. Dick the setup for Torres, the big hit. Can't get that over, but be deflected out of bounds.
Torres will be going back to the line. He'll be the one serving. Again, 39 service aces on the year.
Incredible. Big one there. Lethbridge a setup for Vogt. That one blocked. Riding's on it. Jump ball there at the net. Max McDonald couldn't get that one over. Another point here for Fanshawe.
Closing in on the gap, trailing only 5.
Serving for the Falcons, number 7, Sebastian Lethbridge.
Torres, Dick, Van Kooten. Can't get that one through. Point, Fanshawe, trailing by 4. We saw this kind of in the last set, in the later stages. That VIU lead up to 6 like it was here. Fanshawe slowly crawling back. Van Kooten gets that one partially over the block. Lethbridge, West, no, denied. Lethbridge set up here for Vogt. Can't get that one through either. They'll try again for West. Partially deflected. Del Mundo, the setup for Van Kooten. Still alive. Ridings, hit attempt. Takes a few hops.
Wow.
Great opportunity here for Fanshawe. The setups for Riding. Could not get a clean handle on that one. Slips away, VIU back up by 5.
What a rally, VIU coming away with it somehow. And I mean, the blocks continuously working out in the favor of VIU.
Max McDonald back to the service line. Jump ball at the net, goes back to the Fanshawe side. Ryan's gonna try again. One linesman said it was deflected. They're gonna call it a VIU point.
Max McDonald.
And again, something we didn't see in the first set was VIU's wall. The blocks, they weren't coming in for them, but here in the last 2 rallies at least, you know, the blocks have been a lot better.
Torres, soft touch. Whistle blown on the violation. It's gonna be a point for Fanshawe. Cutting that lead back down to 5.
Serving for the Falcons is number 11, Jack Vogt.
Taking the umpire on the podium, having a conversation with that last violation. Vogt to serve. Right into the net. VIU's lead is back up to 6. Can they get to 7? Haven't been able to do that yet here today. 11 points to go before VIU takes a commanding 2-1 to sets lead. They get there by West. Leslie, left bridge. Batad just got a piece of that one. That's going to hit the post. Point VIU. And there's that 7-point lead. Fanshawe is going to use their second timeout here, and they're all out. It's going to just come down to those players on the court to turn this one around, but big set here for VIU. Got to love that effort.
Yeah, you love the effort, and you love the energy, really. You know, there was a little bit of the communication that was going on between, I believe it was Owen Dick and the ref, kind of discussing it. And then the very next play, the serve goes into the net. I don't know if you caught it, but I caught on the side of VIU. Some of the coaches were saying, ball never lies, the ball never lies. So really, ever since that point, VIU's kind of went on this run. They look a lot better. They look a lot cleaner. The defense at the net front, it was kind of the key thing that I saw out of them in that first set and what they needed to fix up. And, you know, they've done that. They fixed up. The net front presence is a lot different than what it was.
Those guys feel like they're all over the court at times, just blocking kill attempt after kill attempt for Fanshawe here. Riding's not having it as easy, him and Bo not having it as easy as a time as they did yesterday, despite the loss against Camosun. Fanshawe certainly missing Tanner Patterson. Look there at the great crowd here. The Hawks, Humber Athletic Center, the Hawks Nest.
Yeah, you said it about
plenty of Fanshawe fans coming in from London, Ontario.
Yeah, you're saying about Tanner Patterson. I mean, not only do they miss his offense, but you know, he's a really good defender when it comes to just getting the digs. Unfortunate break yesterday, just kind of fell awkwardly on that ankle.
Just catches the corner. VIU grows their lead to 8 now. Just 9 points away, and we're gonna get a substitution here. Vote is gonna come off for Spencer Dallaire. Again, just catches that back line. Philip Tritel, another service ace.
Phenomenal serves right here.
17-8, VIU leads Fanshawe. Third set. Left bridge for Batad. Big hit there, but goes out of bounds. It was not deflected. They're going to say it was deflected. Point for Fanshawe.
You saw Daniel Mascarenas throwing both hands up saying, no, 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 no.
Umpire said, yes, 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 yes. Evan West. Had a big run at the service line at the end of the first set, but an error right away here. VIU just 7 points away from taking set number 3 in that commanding 2-1 sets lead.
We said at the start, this is a very big swing set for their team. Both trying to punch their ticket to that bronze medal match tomorrow.
Big hit there off of Leslie. Couldn't get a handle on that one in time. Van Kooten to serve. Van Kooten serve just makes it over. Don't play it, deflected back, it hits the post. It's gonna be a point for VIU. That VIU bench feeling it.
That's something we haven't seen yet. They're I don't know what they're saying, but every time a block comes through, hands are going. It's very synchronized. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, practice that.
15 minutes of practice every week is to the to celebrations on the bench.
Post-practice. Riding's a big kill there. Fanshawe really needed that, but they find themselves in a big hole now. No timeouts left. Down 10 with their opponents just 5 points away from taking this third set. Another look. There's that big swing from that right arm.
Yeah, Riding's a phenomenal player.
Dick the setup for Torres. Cross-court shot is good for the kill. Torres up to 8 kills on the game now.
He answers on back with his own huge kill. Look at this. Winds up and just cross-court to the back corner. Wow, Lucas Torres, so much power to this young man.
Mascarenas. The Tad. It's going to count for Fanshawe. Might be, it's going the other way to VIU. We're going to say that missed, was not deflected. Lethbridge is being sent to the umpire.
Coming into the game for the Fanshawe Falcons is number 11, Jack.
Trying to get an explanation on that call. I think Lethbridge's body language there just kind of says it all.
Yeah, just trying to read the lips, you know, of the head coach over there. I'm not an expert lip reader, so.
Cannot read lips, but I can read body language.
We'll go off the body language.
That one gets away from Vogt. Service ace. Mascarenas, and he'll go back to the service line, just 2 points away from going up 2-1. Can they do it? VIU just looking better and better as this one goes on. Lethbridge for Ridings, that'll get down. Might be too little, too late for the Falcons though.
You need a run here if you're a Fanshawe.
Just got through the block. Batad serve. That was a good one. Dick the setup for Torres. Couldn't quite get all that one. Vogt did get all that one, but finds the block. Point VIU. Set point now for the Mariners. There's the VIU cheerleading group, AKA the bench.
Gets pretty loud in here when they're doing the chant there.
Oh, and Dick to try and finish this off. Went for the ace, comes up with the error. Fanshawe down 12 though.
Could be a big swing here.
Crowther with 10 kills on the game. Trying to get his team out of this big hole. Dick the setup for Torres. Yes, and that'll finish off this set. VIU another win here. This time a massive 13-point set win. We'll put them up 2-1. Another look at that last play.
Almost like a statement set right there. And Lucas Torres, man, the power off of this young man's arm is just impressive.
Lucas swing away. Torres getting it done again.
It's phenomenal work.
Still my favorite interview of that tournament.
It's definitely up there, yeah. I just swing hard, man. I don't know what to tell you.
And look at these scores each set. Fanshawe winning that first one by 11, then VIU winning the next one by 3. Now they won that last one by 13.
Just kind of seems like, you know, VIU has found something in Fanshawe's attack, and Fanshawe hasn't been able to answer back since. In that first set, they did a great job facilitating the ball, getting the great first passes to their hitters and to their server, Lethbridge, but really ever since then, they just haven't been able to figure it out, and VIU kind of look like on a different page.
Now, the big question is, will this momentum swing continue the way it's going, or can Fanshawe kind of grab some of that magic back that they found in that first set? It's going to be the big question here in the fourth set.
And kind of just looking over here at the Fanshawe bench in front of us, nobody's talking, but captain, really, Sebastian Lethbridge, trying to rally his troops, just inform them, and like everybody's listening to him.
You don't want this to be your last game here. You want to play for that last piece of hardware tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. rather, on the Hawks Sports Network and at the Humber Athletic Center, the Hawks Nest. Great week we're having here at the 2023 Men's Volleyball CCAA National Championships.
Yeah, I can't believe we're on the latter half of it now. We're on the decline.
The back nine.
Yeah, feels like, you know, just this morning the tournament started. You know, kind of crazy to think that we're already on day 3 out of 4.
Had 4 games Wednesday, 4 games yesterday, 3 today, 1 more left to go, and then we have 2 tomorrow. Both the hardware games, I'll call them.
Championship Saturday.
Not quite finished with this one though. Mariners leading the Falcons 2-1. VIU gives a lot of momentum here as this one continues to go on. And of course, later tonight at 7 p.m., that other bronze semifinal matchup. Winner of that plays the winner of this. Sherbrooke, the Volunteers, will go up against the Briarcrest Clippers. Plenty of star power in that one. Plenty of star power in this one. Under 30 seconds before players will get this 4th and potentially final set underway in the Hawks Nest. Will it be the Mariners or the Falcons, the Dirty Birds?
The Dirty Bird family. Falcons are gonna need that cheering squad to get loud. If you're tuning in at home and you're for the Falcons, start getting loud yourself. Because I'm sure they'll feed off of it somehow. But if you're the side of VIU, all the fans out there from Vancouver Island cheering on the boys in that Oceana blue. Get loud for your squad as they're 1 set away from advancing to that bronze medal match, and here we go.
Max McDonald, almost a service ace there, but wow, Fanshawe managing to turn that into a point. VIU caught off guard by that one. Lucas Torres points to his chest saying, that was me. The guy with the damn Daniel sign.
He's back. He had to go get some water.
Back, and he loves to have a chat with the opposite side, as we know. Votes first serve into the net. We're exchanging points here early on.
Serving the Mariners in this man.
Tied up 1 apiece in set number 4.
Philip Treitel, his first serve of the 4th set. Lethbridge for Batad, the soft touch just over the block. Precision over power in this case worked.
Yeah, this is what Fanshawe needs to do. They need to come out hot in the start of this set, because when they do that, they feed off the energy from the crowd, from their bench. Kind of the way Fanshawe, they live or die off the energy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That one looked like it might have been going long. Saved him by Del Mundo, though. Hard hit by Treitel off the shoulder of Jack Vogt. Point there for VIU, tying this at 2. Each of these sets have pretty much been close from the beginning, aside from that. The last 2 sets by VIU really pulling the way. Lethbridge bounces away. A couple players diving for it, but Crowther's going to get credit for the kill. Number 11 for number 14 in white.
I think the scariest part is we highlighted 2 players at the start of the game. After 2 sets, they were matched up at 6 kills apiece. The partner, after 3 sets, they're matched up 9 kills apiece.
There's one of those guys, Daniel Ridings. Touches it there for Lethbridge. The setup for Crowther didn't work. Treitel, that kill works. A couple players diving for Ridings and Javid. Couldn't get to it.
A little bit of frustration we saw right there at Ridings.
Oh, almost too many men there. Late substitution there for VIU. Mascarenas the serve. Lethbridge tried to turn around shot, rushed it a little bit.
Caught the top part of the tape. Just bounced back to the side of Fanshawe. Really, they came out hot in the set, and then something, I don't know what VIU is doing, but it shuts them down.
That's the problem here. Owen Dick talking to the umpire on the podium. We'll play on. Mascarenas the serve, just makes it over. Bit of a scramble play here. Batad to Ridings. Free play for VIU. Set up for Van Kooten. That works for the kill. Deflected.
From that back attack line, Van Kooten just coming up, and he got that hit down and immediately turned to his team and screaming. He's fired up.
Leslie first onto that one. And a great play there for Crowther, earning himself the point. Go down as a kill as well. And number 12 on the game for Jaden Crowther.
Having himself a game for sure. Really been a threat in the middle all day long.
Matthew Batad just makes it over. Ramundo Torres can get that through the block. Scramble play here for VIU. Tritel. Ramundo just throws it over. Javid first on it. Lethbridge set up. Crowther got all that one. Tritel was right there, but couldn't control it. That was just too hard.
Going to Mr. Reliable in the middle again. Crowther, 13 kills on the day.
Fanshawe was down a few points here, but find a way to tie this one up at 5. They need this set to stay alive and forth that 5th and final set. Torres, a hard hit. Looked like that was deflected off the hands of Batad. A little bit of frustration there that he was showing as he couldn't make a handle on that play. Take a look at this shot. Torres getting up there, getting all of that ball.
Somehow avoiding the wall.
Somehow.
He's a madman. He's good at what he does.
Riding's a hard hit. That completely misses, was deflected. They'll say no. VIU back on top by 2. Crowther gets that over. Despite a diving play by Tritel, it's a point.
And it gets counted as a kill, so Crowther, I mean, just, again, a more phenomenal play out of this young man.
14 kills for number 14.
I don't know what it is. It's something about the force coming down. Can't be stopped.
McDonald just got that over. Scramble play here for Fanshawe. Lethbridge tries to just throw it over, but is met by the block of Max McDonald. Guns McGinty. One more look.
That's our broadcast partner, Matt Hamill's favorite player of the tournament.
Not even a question.
Biceps McGinty.
Going a great cross-court shot there.
Phenomenal setup right there by Lethbridge, but again, another good first ball. Really has been key.
Lethbridge's serve just kept alive by Torres. The setup, soft touch, and somehow got down there, despite all 6 of those Fanshawe players being in that vicinity. VIU back up by 2. It's 9-7. Still early. Each of these teams have their timeouts here. They'll send Max McDonald back to the service line. Looked like it might have been going long, but kept alive by Vogt. Riding's met by the block. Lethbridge got a hand on that, kept it alive. Batad's shot goes long. VIU first team to double digits here in the 4th set.
It's just VIU kind of outlasting Fanshawe in some of these rallies. Both teams just going back and forth, but VIU are the ones that are coming away with the points.
Big hit there, that falls. It's gonna miss off the hand of Evan West.
Another good setup by Lethbridge to West, but too hard on the hit. It's just gonna soar out of bounds.
McDonald serve. That one's gonna hit the post. Will not count. Another point for VIU. And good call there by Patrick Johnson using his first timeout as the South starting to slip away from Fanshawe. They're down by 5.
Really, it's just been kind of, you know, a little mind-boggling. It's what has VIU changed since that first set that's really kind of flustered Fanshawe? Because it seemed, you know, from the start, Fanshawe was going to be able to run away with this game. They had a great first set. Everything seemed to be working with them. They're getting some contributions from everybody on that front net presence. And then, I guess a switch flipped in VIU, and it's been a different game ever since.
Want to hype up our championship final tomorrow, 7 p.m. The home Humber Hawks taking on the defending national champions, the Camosun Chargers. Sure to be a good one. It's going to be our grand finale here for the CCAA 2023 Men's Volleyball National Championships. Sure to be a classic. East versus West, Ontario versus BC. Humber, Camosun, don't miss it.
That should be a phenomenal one, like you were saying, partner. I mean, I got a chance to talk with Taven Blackmore after last night's game, and he was telling me, he's like, you want to know what I'm most excited for? Having tomorrow off.
Well, the big advantages of winning that semifinal, get that rest day here on Friday. Just kind of take a moment to regroup, rethink, just rest, most importantly.
Any muscle aches, you know, go to the Humber therapy area. I know some of the away teams have been doing it. Getting the relaxation you need.
Some of the best in the business here. Ridings. Set up there, Mascarenas, no mistake there, finding the floor. 13-7, VIU continues their streak here. Second look.
He's been pretty quiet all series long, Mascarenas, only really having 4 kills, but he is a factor. You can never forget about him on VIU's front line.
Max McDonald's tremendous run at the service line continues. Riding shot, kept alive. Torres, the big hit, deflected back. And what a kill there by one of the first team All-Stars from the Pac West.
We've been quoting it all game, but from the words of Lucas Torres, I don't know, I just hit it hard.
11 kills for number 12, plus a dig. It's been a standout here this evening. Max McDonald once again. That's Alain Pinot finding the floor. And finally, Fanshawe is able to stop that streak by the Mariners.
I believe this is Pinot's first time in this match. We haven't seen him yet, so maybe he can bring something to stop this VIU forefront.
Boat serve is good. Set up here, Van Kooten. Javid for Ridings, no. Another point for VIU. Another look. Right off the hand of Ryland Van Kooten. Lands back on the Fanshawe side. Fanshawe running out of opportunities here. Philip Tritel. Good serve. Katata, big hit, finding that back line. It's VIU 15, Fanshawe 9.
The Dirty Birds not going away just yet. Scratching and clawing, trying to get this set evened up, and this match evened up at 2 apiece.
Pinot serving. Scepter for Mascarenas kept alive. Tad just tosses it over here. Great opportunity here for the Mariners. Tritel gets it through, but is deflected out of bounds, so it's going to be a point for the Mariners. VIU just need 9 points to get into the bronze medal match tomorrow at 4:30. The opponent of that match still to be determined at 7 tonight. They'll be between Sherbrooke and Briarcrest. Of course, that's right here on the Hawk Sports Network and at the Humber Athletic Center. Tad gets that over. Dick the setup, soft touch by Van Kooten, denied. Torres goes for his own soft hit. Whistle blown, VIU point once again.
Second timeout called.
Falcons all out of timeouts here. It's gonna come down to those players on the court, down a big hole here. VIU 8 points away and you're down 8. It's gotta be a almost perfect run here for the Falcons to just stay alive and even force overtime here in this 4th set.
Really impressed with Lucas Torres once again. I mean, he went up for the powerful hit and then just the tap, the little skid, get the top spin on the ball, goes over the net and just drops in. Hard for Fanshawe to get a read on that one, and they are only, oh wow, what is it, 5? Doing quick math in my head, was never a mathematician. 8 away, 8 points away.
VIU 8 away from taking this set. That kind of 2-to-1 ratio kind of seems like that kind of Goldilocks zone where you want to call that timeout. Tough mountain to climb here for Fanshawe. Can they come back? VIU on a tremendous run here, not only in this set, but in the last 2 sets as well. It's been all Mariners since that first set, where Fanshawe really took that one quite easily. Riley and Van Kooten try and continue VIU's run here. Can he put them in the bronze medal match? Play at the net. Delmundo. Torres, a hard hit. Another kill, that's 12 kills for number 12.
Torres stepping up most when his team needs it. Look at this.
Bam.
The wall can't stop it. It's just placed perfectly, really. I mean, Fanshaw's there to defend it, but Torres is just placing this just out of the reach in awkward areas where the players just can't get to.
How can you defend a guy where he doesn't even know where it's going to end up?
Exactly.
Off the hands of Tritel, point for Fanshawe, finally in double digits here in the 4th set. But again, they need a tremendous run here to stay alive. Not impossible, though. One more look. Riding's going cross court. And he's at the service line. Just catches the edge.
Set it, partner, they're not out of it yet.
Still down by that 2-to-1 ratio, though. Down 7. There's the Dan Daniel sign, the one that was infamously broken in the quarterfinal match.
Broken because the one that made it punched right through it.
Now, there's an obvious spelling mistake on that sign. Dam ends with the letter N.
Maybe he's talking about like the dams
Billy
that Beavers made. We'll have to go and ask him post game.
I know the audience here on the stream is just dying to know. Mascarenas the serve. Deflected into the post. Heads up play there by Lethbridge, OCAA Player of the Year. Down by 7.
Yeah, it's just such a heads-up play right there by just a veteran player in Lethbridge.
Matthew Batad to serve. Play at the net, kept alive. Lethbridge making a diving play. Goes into the CCAA table. The infamous butter tart table.
I think next year, wherever Nationals is being held, they got to get some protective screens for all the tables and the sidelines.
And a moist area there being cleaned up by the Fanshawe players.
Good team building exercise right there. Everybody stepping in to help out.
VIU just 5 points away from going to the bronze medal match tomorrow at 4:30. May take a miracle here for Fanshawe to come back and win this. Owen Dick to serve. Play at the net again. Another heads-up play there by Lethbridge. Doing it again, keeping his team alive for now.
Just so smart when he knows he doesn't have a play. Just kind of smacking the ball and it rolling off the hands of the block and out. I mean, that's just a heads-up play by just a very good player all around. Why he was named OCAA Player of the Year.
Yeah, just forcing that other team's hand. Torres for a big hit. Blocked, but goes out of bounds. Another kill there for number 12.
No doubt. Go to the Rookie of the Year in Pac West, Lucas Torres.
And it's easy to see why. Fanshawe quickly running out of opportunities here. Torres, the serve. Wow, such power behind that one. Got that dip at the end too. Boach just gonna have to toss it back. Max McDonald, that one hung up on the net. Ridings met by the block of Rylan Van Kooten. Lands back on that Fanshawe side. VIU just 3 points away. I'll send the Pac West Rookie of the Year, Lucas Torres, back to the line. Another look at that big block.
Really, we're starting to get to the closing stages of this match. And talk about player of the game. Really, Van Kooten has stepped up today.
Really had a big match here in the bronze semis. Torres went for the big hit, but found the top of the tape there on the net.
Yeah, you look at a guy like Lucas Torres, 13 kills. You know, obviously very well-deserving guys as well for the player of the match, but Van Kooten, I mean, 6 digs, 8 kills, and a couple big blocks from him. He's done everything that his team has asked of him.
Lethbridge, the soft touch on the serve. Van Kooten going cross court. Ridings. Met by the block, can't get that over. VIU 2 points away, and we want to remind you, we're gonna have an interview with the MVP of this match. Matt Hamill will bring that to you from the sideline.
Serving for the VIU Mariners is number 5, Luke Sigurdsson.
Luke Sigurdsson, second-year setter from Oakbank, Manitoba. It's up there for Ridings, a big hit there for the kill. Fanshawe down by 8, not dead yet, but in a big hole.
For the Falcons, number 11, Jack Vogt.
Jack Vogt has gone up some runs already this week. Can he get another one here when his team needs it most? Here we go. Right into the net, not what his team needed. VIU, it's gonna be match point.
Yep, match point here for the side of VIU. Tridle back to the line. You see on the screen right there, it was Lucas Torres. Really just an all-around phenomenal player, and wouldn't be surprised seeing him as a player that continues to get those accolades throughout his career.
Tritel's serve goes wide. Point Fanshawe, still down by 8. Pinot is gonna try his hand here at saving his team. Need 8 more points here in a row just to stay alive. Set up here, a big hit there. Cross court, no, they're gonna say that missed. Point Fanshawe.
The Dirty Birds are holding on.
That one almost gets away. Big hit there, Van Kooten. Lethbridge, the setup, low give and go between him and Batad. Torres, soft touch. What can Fanshawe do here? Hung up on the net after that play by Crowther. Big block there on the play by Van Kooten. Another point for Fanshawe.
Hanging on for dear life are the Falcons. Don't want to give this up yet. They were ranked second in the national rankings.
They were down by as much as 9. Set there, Mascarenas. Lethbridge can't get there in time, and that will do it. VIU will play for bronze here tomorrow at 4:30. That's the end of the road here for Fanshawe. Had a great showing all week, but tough road here at the end, losing to both the BC teams. Just couldn't get it done, but overall a great effort by the Dirty Birds.
Yeah, I mean, nothing but utmost respect for the boys in red right there. Played their hearts out and are going to continue to be a dominant force in the OCAA. You see the final score, 3-1 for the side of the VIU Mariners, and it was just something in their game. Switch flipped. We'll go to the players of the game announcements.
Players of the Game Awards, presented by Rodney Wilson, CCAA Manager, Communications and Events. From the Fanshawe Falcons, number 14, Jaden Crowther.
No surprise there, MVP for Fanshawe, Jaden Crowther. Just a fantastic performance.
Yeah, I loved his play all game long, and I mean, if he stays with Fanshawe, he's
And
going to
from the
be
Vancouver Island
be a menace.
University Mariners, number 14, Rylan Van Kooten.
Rylan Van Kooten, he was one name we said a lot during this broadcast. No surprise there, he was named MVP. He will be talking to Matt Hamill in a few moments by the sideline. He'll interview in as we get both the players of the matches together.
It's now time to
Sure.
present
Van Kooten rocking the mullet. I love it.
Presented by Rodney
Played
Wilson.
all-around phenomenal games.
The tournament all-star from
Kills.
the Fanshawe Falcons, Sebastian Lethbridge.
Lethbridge being named a tournament all-star here, no surprise. One of the foundation pieces for the Falcons in his last season of CCAA eligibility.
Got a chance to interview him, and just an awesome man, awesome guy. Really, really down-to-earth man.
Once again, the first team all-star from the Fanshawe Falcons is Sebastian Lethbridge.
Sebastian Lethbridge also being recognized for his first team all-star this year.
And players will go and shake hands as they have for every match here. But once again, VIU advancing to that bronze. And if you're the side of Fanshawe, hold your heads up high. You had a great tournament. Obviously, some breaks didn't go your way. And we're moments away from the player of the game interview with the one and only Mr. Matt Hamill.
VIU still waiting for their opponent. I imagine they'll be in here after to get a quick shower in to get that Briarcrest Sherbrooke game in. Sure to be an exciting one here at 7 p.m. Just under an hour's time. Good effort here by Fanshawe, the number 2 ranked team in the nation. They did not disappoint with their effort this tournament. Had a great showing despite the result.
Yeah, really an all-around fundamentally sound team. And I don't think anyone would argue that fact.
Definitely not. Look there at the handshake line. Rylan Van Kooten, 14 in black. He's going to get an interview in. He's heading over to Matt Hamill. Safe to get that one here too, as we're kind of winding down this tournament now. That back nine, as we mentioned before. Medal Day Championship Saturday tomorrow. And we're going to throw it over to Matt Hamill for that interview with Rylan Van Kooten. Matt.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm here with the player of the game for the victorious Vancouver Island University Mariners, Rylan Van Kooten. A great game for you, getting that player of the game nomination. What does it mean for your team? Obviously, did some losses last night, or picking up that loss, but on your way to the bronze medal, a chance to go home with some hardware. What does that mean to the fellas?
It's our goal for the season was to just make it to nationals. Now that we have a chance for bronze, it's pretty amazing, and we hope to grab it.
Ron, I got to know, you guys have come in from Vancouver Island by way of Victoria. Now, have you had a chance to explore, enjoy the city of Toronto? Has this been strictly a business trip here?
No, strictly business trip so far, but we look to go out tonight and look around a little bit.
How do you think the guys are feeling here tomorrow? The bronze medal matchup right here on the CCAA YouTube channel with that live stream. How do you think the team is feeling about the likelihood of going home? Obviously going to wait to see who your opponent is in this next semifinal matchup.
They're pretty excited. They're pretty jacked up right now. Probably partying in the locker room right now, but can't wait to join them right away.
Anybody you want to shout out back home? My last question here for you, Rylan.
Just my family back home. They watch all my games, so they mean a lot to me.
Yeah. Great game, young fella. Thanks for coming over, and good luck in that bronze medal matchup.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you to Rylan Van Kooten, the player of the game for the Vancouver Island University Mariners. Back over to Andrew and Zach.
Thank you, Matt, for that one. Great interview there. And look at the bronze medal bracket. Real grind this one. You got to play that extra game for that extra piece of hardware. Briarcrest Sherbrooke is next on the docket. That's going to be at 7 p.m. here on the Hawk Sports Network. Look forward to that. And then tomorrow, bronze medal game, gold medal game. Just 3 games left in the tournament, Zach. I can't believe we're almost done.
Crazy. Crazy to think, man. And can't wait. Championship Saturday. Here we come.
Look at some of the highlights here from this tremendous bronze semifinal we just witnessed here. That will just about do it for us here this evening for this game. But we'll be back at 7 p.m. Sherbrooke, Briarcrest. Don't miss it. And thank you for watching.